gone. No more cockpits, okay? Very gay.
That's very gay. I think that was a very good distraction from the previous conversation.
What's with everyone using the word gay all the time? When I was young, it used to mean happy.
Are you Shuki?
Muhammad was
You
a
sound more like Shuki,
pedophile.
not Trump.
Muhammad was a pet.
Yeah, you sound more like Shuki.
Did you see the reciprocal trade deal with Guatemalan imports and exports with regards to bananas,
what was the
plantains, and
reciprocal deal?
grapefruits?
No, can you repeat again because you sound muffled?
Just saying, we're living in the golden age.
Okay. What was the deal with Guatemala?
Trump cut all the tariffs and said, "Go within, be here now."
Oh yeah, but it's 10% still.
It's quite funny, actually. The Harvard Gazette says the opposite. It's the end of the golden age for a very particular group of people.
Oh my God! Here we go again, Daniel. It's all yours.
It's from harvard.edu.
I wasn't paying attention.
I know.
What was the...
certain group of people or something like that.
Okay.
Don't you get tired, Tim?
Pattern recognition.
I hope you all have a great day with this J-word whisperer. He whispers the J-word every third sentence. Enjoy.
That's right.
No. I didn't. All the witnesses clearly said that he.
But yeah.
Is he still whispering about the J-words? Go within and be here now. Meditation on Daleth. I am the door of life. I am the door of life, the passage from the world of ideas into the world of form. Expressing myself, I take form and substance, but the power which worketh in that substance is the sovereign force of mine outflowing, I guess. Consider well, O Israel, the knowledge of me which thou hast in the sacred letters, for with them, even as it is written, hath the universe been created. In Aleph I present myself as the source of life eternal, self-dedicated to bearing the heavy burden of creation. In Beth thou seest me as the primal will, which, fixing beforehand the boundaries of the universe, maketh mine own being, the dwelling place of all creatures, as it is written, Lord, thou hast been our dwelling place in all generations. Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever thou hadst formed the earth and the world. In Gimel appeareth my perfect wisdom, which uniteth all seeming contraries, and established throughout creation the balance of warring forces. Now as Daleth I present myself as the portal through which life eternal and unbounded entereth the realm of temporal and limited creation. Consider well. The great door is Bina, and Bina is Aima, the fruitful mother of all living. She is the desirable one, the precious thing, more to be sought after than rubies and fine gold. She is both father and mother, for her fruitfulness cometh from the yard of the supernal wisdom. She is thought which spinneth the plan of existence, that web of manifestation, which entangleth the minds of fools, and giveth understanding to the wise who know the secret of its mystery. In her is concealed the plenitude of tetragrammaton, and hidden in that door of perplexity is the Son, who is from all and among all. This is the gateway of life and form, yet through it come also death and conflict, even as it is shown in the numbering of Daleth. DLTH being 434 is also 11. The great door. And 11 is the half or division of 22, which representeth the whole circle of creation. Therefore is the door a cause of separation, and the setting of one part against another. And for this is it written that the Lord is a man of war, for in this saying is DLTH, Daleth concealed. I am the knowledge of the wise, and in me the ignorance of the foolish hath its root. From me come forth all conditions, the evil as well as the good. Without the setting of measures and bounds there is no bringing forth, and thus there can be no creation without seeming evil. Creation hath its origin in life unlimited, yet for the sake of manifestation doth the life descend into the appearance of time and place. And that which hath neither end nor beginning appeareth to be born, and to be brought at last to death. Deluded by this appearance are those ignorant ones, in whom the light of my wisdom hath not yet dawned. From the delusion springeth a false desire, and from that false desire is the half or division of... Yet nothing is performed save by my power, and I am the real actor in these deluded ones, as truly as in any sage. From the fires of pain and suffering kindled by their ignorance, in my good time shall they come forth, cleansed from the dross of illusion, resplendent images of my golden self. My creative power is the projection of myself, and produceth the semblance of another. But know, Israel, that besides me there is none other. I only am the knower and the actor, the one I am, whether alone and unmanifest, or appearing in the multiplicity of created things. The primal force of mine ideas dwelleth continually in Absolute. Thence it floweth forth into the three lower worlds through the door of understanding, as it is written, by understanding hath he established the heavens. I am the fruitful womb whence all creatures have their birth. I am the mother of mothers. Hence it is commanded, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. For I, who am thy father, am thy mother also. And if thou honorest me, the giver of life, then shalt thou triumph at the last, even over death. Comment on Daleth. Daleth, transcribed as D. The number 4, meaning door, the luminous intelligence. Daleth is the sign of the combined action of Kether and Kokma, or 1 and 2 expressed in 3. As the ancient Hebrew character for Daleth was a triangle, although the value of the letter is 4, the values of the letters apparently conflict with the numbers of the Sephiroth and with those of the tarot keys to which the letters are assigned. But 1 in the alphabet is the original 1 without a second. In our numerals, this absolute unity is expressed by the sign 0. Our figure 1 stands for the first emanation. The values of the letters apparently conflict with the numbers of the Sephiroth and with those of the tarot keys to which the letters are assigned, but 1 in the alphabet is the original 1 without a second. In our numerals, this absolute unity is expressed by the sign 0. A figure 1 stands for the first emanation, which implies the duad and also the triad. Kether 1 is Beth, the house of Ensof Hour. And Beth is 2 in the alphabet, but Beth is also assigned to the magician of 1, which is the first of the tarot sequence, because 0, the fool, symbol of pure spirit, and the no number, really precedes the idea of relative unity represented by 1. Yet the no number or 0 also follows every number, just as the Hindus say that ether or akasha intervenes between each two manifested elements. The logical place for 0 in a definite series is before 1, but it is also the reality manifested as 1, or as any other number, and that which may be thought of as subsisting between any two consecutive numbers, even in common parlance. This is true if we ask what comes between 1 and 2. The correct answer is, of course, nothing. The idea that the universe is created with the letters of the alphabet is a common place of Kabbalistic doctrine. It is found also in Hindu teaching. See the serpent power in Shakti by Arthur Avalon. What is meant is that the powers designated by the letters are the building forces of the cosmos. Bina, understanding, is named Ima, the mother. In this paragraph, she is called the desirable one, or the precious thing, because the number of the word Ima is 52, and this is also the number of the noun chmd, kamad, which means something desirable, an object of delight. The Sephira Bina is both father and mother, because 1, the word Ima is formed from another noun, ama, signifying the dark, sterile mother, by the interpolation of the letter Yod, I, between the first and second letters of Ama. Yod is called the paternal letter not only because its name, the hand, is a euphemism for the phallus, but also because it is the characteristic letter of the Sephira, Kokma, in Kabbalistic philosophy, and Kokma is named Abi, the father. Ima is the number 52, and this is the value of the particular divine name associated with fatherhood. When the name is written in its plenitude, that is, with the full letter names instead of the single characters, thus IVD, HH, HH. This also explains the meaning of the line, in her is concealed the plenitude of tetragrammaton. For tetragrammaton is the Kabbalistic designation of the four-letter divine name, IHVH. Door of perplexity refers to the letter name Daleth, signifying door, perplexity, because to Daleth Kabbalists attribute the pair of opposites, wisdom and folly. It is said that the sun is hidden in her because the value of the noun bien ben sun is 52. It is called It is said that the sun is hidden in her because the value of the noun be and ben sun is 52, the same as the number of Aima. And again, since Daleth is here identified with Bina, the text refers also to the Kabbalistic doctrine that in Bina are concealed both the Father and the Son, because Bina is spelled B-I-N-H, so that this noun contains Yod I, the letter of the Father, H, the letter of the Mother, and B and Ben, the name of the Son. Adding the digits of 434 gives us 11. In the Kabbalah, the number 22 represents the whole circle of creation because it is the number of letters in the alphabet. Thus, the Book of Formation says, 22 basal letters. He designed them. He formed them. He purified them. He weighed them, and he exchanged them, each one with all. He formed by means of them the whole creation and everything that should be created subsequently. Book of Formation, 1-2, Stenring's translation. Hence, DLTH 434 is held by our author to be a symbol of division, just as a door divides what is outside a house from what is within, because 434 digits to 11, the half of 22. The letter name DLTH is concealed in the saying, the Lord is a man of war, because the Hebrew for man of war used in Exodus 15:3 is Ish Milkama, Ish Milkama, AISH MLCHMH, which has the value 434, the same as the letter name. Atziluth is the highest of the four Kabbalistic worlds. It is the archetypal world, practically the same as Plato's world of ideas. Below it is Bria, the creative world, a world of mental patterns. Below Bria is Yetzirah, the world of formation or plane of invisible forces. The fourth, the lowest plane, is Asiya, the material world, or the world of action and things. The meditation on hair. In whatsoever object thou perceivest, know me as the essence, as the idea, as the interior name. Because of this, the wise come easily to me by many paths. Yet in truth, these different roads are but a single way. If thou canst penetrate into the nature of the simplest thing, there thou shalt find me. This is the key to the mystery of the sacred letters. Fix thy mind on the object set before thee by any letter, and hold thy thought to meditate thereon. Then shall the inner nature of that object be made known to thee, and by this means shalt thou draw nigh to some aspect of my being. Consider then the secret meaning of the letter hair. For even as I am the essence and idea and interior nature of every ox, of every house, of every camel, and of every door, so am I also the essence and idea and interior nature of every window. If thou set thy mind to meditate upon the interior nature of a window, thou shalt readily perceive that every window hath somewhat the nature of a door, inasmuch as it is an opening in the wall of a house. The house is Kether, the crown of primal will, and the door is Bina, the gate of understanding. And as the thought of the door is from the building of the house, so is the thought of the window from the fashioning of the door. Hence those instructed in the secret wisdom declare that Chesed, the path of beneficence, proceedeth from Binah, the gate of understanding, even as the idea of the window proceedeth from the idea of the door. For I am merciful, because mine understanding compasseth the secret nature of all things, and my loving kindness is the fruit of my discrimination. Again, a window is set in the wall of a house, even as the eye is set in the head. They who dwell within, that they who dwell within may look abroad to see what passeth without. Hence it is written in the Book of Formation that the letter hair correspondeth unto the faculty of sight. This referreth to my power of vision, which is not as thine, since nothing escapeth it, and all things appear unto it in the true aspect. It is written, the eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good, and because I, the dweller in the house of the supernal will, see all things as they really are, my vision hath no taint of false judgment, seeing I understand, and because nothing is hid from me, therefore am I merciful. But the path of my mercy is a way concealed from the profane, because they have not vision unto my perfect vision. Easier to follow is the flight of an eagle, for my way soareth high above the comprehension of the mind of man. As it is written, lo, he goeth by me, and I see him not, he passeth on also, and I perceive him not. Within me, look abroad.
The logic was, well, it's okay for him to kill that kid.
Carmelo Anthony is an animal, and he killed Austin Metcalf like an animal.
Let me finish.
He out of here. He's done.
Let me finish, please.
I got that boy that split right now.
Oscar, stop.
Let me finish.
Well,
Let me finish. Allow me to finish, please.
he's out of here.
And then the logic was stand your ground. You motherfuckers set the precedent, okay? That you can go and start some shit with somebody, and if that person kills you, it's okay because of the law. And this is the irony of this shit. This shit aggravates me to no end. When you have the letter of the law versus the spirit of the law. Now, in this particular situation, they want to talk about the spirit of the law. Well, stand your ground don't mean that you can do this, and this, but it sure as hell did with Trayvon Martin.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. How you doing?
Why did you say hello?
Because it's like it's sarcasm. It's like saying amen.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah. Hello. When it was Trayvon Martin, then they wanted. When it was Trayvon Martin, then y'all wanted to go with the letter of the law. Well, you know, it's stand your ground. Stand your ground. He didn't have.
That man and deserved to die.
You know what? The man would have got his ass kicked had he left that boy alone. Okay? That's the whole idea. Leave people alone. Why do black people always have a fucking fiduciary duty to stand the fuck down at you scary ass motherfuckers? I don't get it.
Exactly. Why do we have to stand down just because you are who you are? And let's be real honest. The real reason why y'all doing all that is because y'all really scary. Y'all scared of black people. Y'all scared of black people. In all actuality, y'all are scared of black people. Let's really talk about it.
I'm not afraid. I respect my chocolate queens.
They are scared. That's why they had to change.
I recognize their authority.
Guys, do you think this is racist?
I recognize the authority of a chocolate queen when she's present.
Damn, this is a little bit racist. Dr. Jasmine, what do you think about this?
I think that y'all are outraged because the guy...
No, not all of you. I didn't say my opinion. Dr. Jasmine knows me, please.
Can y'all let them ranch roaches up?
Dr. Jasmine, can I talk?
I am afraid of black people in certain situations.
I know you are. Ranch roach.
All the time you say somebody puts their hands on you, you're gonna shoot.
Yeah, but guys, I think you should help him.
Because they can't fight.
Guys, you should help him.
It depends on the context. I don't want to kill anyone.
Guys,
and I
help him.
would remove myself from a situation if I felt threatened. But it seems like this individual would rather threaten the other individual to then kill him. Right? His idea
He didn't threaten him.
I'm going to threaten him.
Y'all lied. Y'all made it seem like he went under his school track meet tent.
He did go under the school track meet.
Listen, Oscar. At a track meet, it doesn't matter
about to
All you do is run to the fridge. All you do is run to McDonald's for the 2-for-1 offer. You didn't run no track.
You never go to a
Guys, please, can I make peace between you all? I think Keegan need to do an internship by Dr. Jasmine so he can survive, you know? Because I think he didn't have contact to a lot of black people. And